Broadcast and you can't do it.
Light it up.
What's that?
Hey. How about? Oh my gosh. The heck? What the heck?
I see. Did you die?
Yeah.
Looks like you can't revive here.
I can't revive here.
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Oh, I don't have a soul gem. Is this the bitch that did it?
Yeah, it's the bitch that killed me. Hey, I have to revive at Way Shrine. If you want to.
There's one close by. Yeah. Here, wait, come over here.
I see you. Wait, so that's how your character looks like without a mask on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can like adjust it.
I'm such a noob, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm like
I just found this out. I just found this out just now. Yeah. So like I'm still technically wearing my helmet, it's just not showing.
Oh.
So what you do is hit options and then scroll all the way down to options.
Okay.
Go to gameplay.
Okay.
And then here you can customize everything that you may like about how to play the game.
Oh, I see.
And so you can also like change the color that like friendly people show up as. You can change the color that like enemies show up as.
I see.
You can not attack civilians.
Okay. Alright. I'm tired.
You're tired?
Kind of. I was like anticipating to play ESO.
So I take it work was just rough.
Not really. I just had to stay like 30 minutes after because someone called in short because they're sick. I mean, not called in short. They called in, so we were short on people, and...
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We're actually getting another person added on to our night shifts here pretty soon, so it's actually about to get like a lot easier too.
That's
like
good.
normally it's like pretty easy, and now it's gonna be just like simple. Yeah.
Hey Ethan, BRB, let me go make some tea real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
You said tea, and so now I'm also making tea.
Really?
Because tea sounds good.
Right? I wanted something warm, and I had like some leftover chai the other day, so I was like, I'm just warm it up real quick.
I've got Earl Grey. I'm sophisticated.
So interesting thing happened at work. The bathrooms were filthy today because somebody was like, because we have like a lot of drug addicts that come in, right? Just walking, and we're open like 24 hours. And I kid you not, like this bathroom, my manager, he was telling me that, hey, have you seen the women's bathroom? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And he was saying that there were like needles like all over the toilet seats or inside the toilet.
No fucking way! Oh my god.
And I'm like, really? Like out of all the places that you decide to do drugs, like why would you like pick Walgreens? You know, like I don't know.
I bet I know who it was too.
Who?
There are these people that would always go into the Potbelly right there.
Yeah.
And they would just like ask for a cup of water. They never bought anything because they're always like begging there on the side of the road.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, like she has like track marks all up and down her arms and legs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like nice enough people and shit, but
Yeah.
like my sister like did meth for a long ass fucking time.
Really? Oh.
Oh shit! I probably shouldn't say that. I'm gonna stop talking about this. Nah, like for real.
Damn. That sucks. Like, how do they even like? I don't know.
What's that?
Like, how do they even like know? Like, how do you get?
I would know where to get it. I would know where to get it if I wanted to.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, then like you have like the prescription drug addicts, you know.
Mhm.
Which is like kind of like even, it's not worse, but
It's the exact same thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like a drug is a drug. You can be I mean, you can be like addicted to anything, really.
Yeah.
trying to get me and my sister some concert tickets to see this dude we like.
Concert tickets? What artist?
His name is Alan Stone.
I have never heard of him.
He's probably not your genre.
What kind of genre do you even like jam out to?
Me? Anything that like I mean, it's kind of hard to say because like I really do like a wide variety of music. I mean, mostly though, I would say I like blues.
Blues.
Yeah. But then, like, I don't know what you would classify it as, I guess, alternative rock. I don't know if that's what you would classify it as. Maybe indie rock. Let's take a look at some of the artists I've listened to recently. So we got Leon Bridges, UGK, Spoon, a lot of Black Keys, the Gorillas.
Oh, the Gorillas.
Then you got Lucas Nelson, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Gary Clark Jr., The Eagles, Daft Punk. So you see, it's mostly blues, but then it's a bit scattered.
Oh, really? That's cool. I've been listening to a lot of, do you know this artist named Tora Imoa?
No. I don't think so.
It's like I would classify it as like chill wave, slash indie, and what's the other artist? I'm looking at my likes on YouTube. So, Dora Imoa, Gorillas, The Sea and Cake. I don't think you've heard of them. Yuna. This Japanese band called Toe. It's like math rock. Some oldies. But yeah, like, my taste in music is kind of like, I don't want to sound like a hipster or whatever, but...
I feel like that's probably how somebody would classify me. I mean, a couple of the artists that I really care for, I'd say they're kind of like, I don't know, like big names or up and coming names, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I had like one friend that was saying, Tana, you're a hipster. I'm like, how am I a hipster? She's like, you're that coffee shop hipster. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, why would you even put me into that category? But I don't know.
Maybe they mean with your hat and your sunglasses and.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Well, alright. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. You tell me, boss.
Boss? Oh man. This is your YouTube cast.
A YouTube cast. killed the deer?
It got in my way.
Man, you're not a true vegan. I bet like you eat like a burger when nobody's watching you.
You're right. It's all just it's a farce.
It's conspiracy.
Yeah, bitch, die. Alright. Oh, hey, who are these guys? They look like they're nice. Do you think they're nice?
Oh my god.
Oh, nah.
You being a pussy.
Yeah.
I take your shit. I take
All
your
right.
gold. I take your shit.
We drink your milkshake.
Milkshake. Soy milkshake.
Alright, I want to go to the town.
Okay.
So I'm gonna place a waypoint there. And we're gonna go there. Because I need to fix my armor and shit. Oh, where you at?
On that little robot thingamajigger.
I think he's a plant.
Oh. Robot thingamajigger. He's a plant. A lurcher. Oh, he's like a tree.
He's like a... What are those things called from Lord of the Rings?
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, well, then you're terrible.
I know.
It's only like one of my favorite movies ever.
Lord of the Rings.
But I'm also a nerd.
Nah, you're not a nerd.
Me not a nerd? Alright. You did. Alright.
You'd do well to keep quiet.
That person better watch their mouth.
I know, right?
Alright. Where are we gonna go? Trying to find where the armorer is. Oh, I think I found him. Alright, we're over here.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
Would you fancy a cup of tea?
Why, yes. Do you have any biscuits?
Or biscuits? Crumpets?
Everybody who is in Europe watching this, we just lost all of them.
Lost all.
We no longer have our European viewers.
What's the most stupidest thing that you have ever experienced at work with a customer?
Stupidest thing. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Like somebody will hey, I want that on like wheat bread, and then I'll be all like, yep, that's sandwich on wheat bread, and then they'll be all like, yep, that's sandwich on wheat bread, like, you know, I'm stupid or something.
Yeah.
But you know, they don't know who they're talking to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had someone tried returning a used pregnancy test before.
Say what?
She's like, if I already used a pregnancy test, can I return it? And I'm like, no, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I sort of see what you're saying. People thinking that if you get like an additional topping on something, like apart from like the standard stuff, that like, you know, if I recommend it, that it must be free or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily the case. And so like you'll have somebody, you know, you'll put something on their food, and then they'll get down to the cash register, and you know, and they'll say, we'll ask you, did you have any you know, whatever the question we're supposed to ask, and you know, they'll be like, well, yeah, I did get that. Oh, does it cost extra?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I know. Like, it's just like, yeah, people are just crazy. Like, I try not to lose it at work, you know, because it's rude to laugh, but there are just some people that ask the most dumbest things. Like, I had this one lady, she was like looking for Vagisil, right?
Right.
And then she was like looking for Vagisil, and then like she had a very like a loud demeanor, so she was asking, okay, like, do you guys have the Vagisil in like powder form? Like she shouted like the product, and I try so hard not to like laugh because I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, because there's some limited things like at Walgreens that we have. It's like a quickie mart, so you know, it's not like a Walmart. But yeah, she was just asking for that Vagisil in powder form, and she asked if it's the same ingredients. I'm like, yes. Like,
Jesus. Well, how are you going to know what the ingredients are in fucking Vagisil?
exactly. Like, ask the pharmacist this. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's the same thing, but she just, I don't know. Like, yeah, I've had some really dumb things that people like do.
You're just. I mean.
I guess. Yeah.
It's been so long since I was in the field. The sounds of battle.
Oh, another thing, when people get offended that our products are not suited to their dietary needs.
Yeah.
Like, so we're not incredibly vegan friendly, but we do have some stuff that you can get that is vegan. Like, so we're also we are kind of vegetarian friendly. But then like not gluten-free friendly for sure. Like there's barely anything you can get that doesn't have gluten in it. And you know, people, someone will come in and be all like, "Do you have a gluten-free bread?" And then I have to tell them, "No, I don't." And then for them to get upset because a restaurant is not specifically tailored to their dietary restriction.
Right.
It's kind of it's a really ridiculous thing to assume of a company. Like if I said, and this is true, if I said I'm allergic to peanuts, so can you just not have any peanuts in your restaurant, please? That's kind of like, can it not even be in the restaurant? That's kind of you're asking a lot for just a small target audience, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, these people just want like they want special treatment a lot of times, and they get upset when things don't go their way.
When things don't go my way, I just do my best to try and not take it out on anybody else who's around me. I know that's not always like easy, but it's all you can do at times, really.
Yeah, same here, or like I have like some people that I work with, and I'm so afraid that like they're gonna watch my stream and like stalk me, like hear what
Oh yeah.
But they won't know who I'm talking about. But anyways, like I have like, how you have that one coworker that tries to make everything harder than what their job is entitled to,
Like, for example.
Okay, like let me try to think of one. Okay, so let's say that like I'm like buying like a bottle of water, like during my break. And
Okay.
you have that one coworker that's like, well, like, okay, we're gonna have to make
Here, look
sure
this way, yeah.
here's the sticker to put on your water bottle so like they know that you won't steal anything. And I'm like, I'm just gonna take a 15-minute break. Like, why don't you just like fucking chill, you know? Like, I'm not stealing. Like, why would I steal a bottle of water? And like,
I do. Okay, so being in the position that I'm in, you have to look at it like, okay, so we know Tana is an honest person, and we know Tana is not going to steal, but we have this policy for the specific reason that there are people who do, and you know, one water bottle taken by one person. Yeah, okay, so let's say that person takes a water bottle every single day.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Eventually, you know, that it becomes a larger and larger and larger and larger amount, and you know, it does lead to like a loss, which cuts into, which you know, you may not even give a shit about this, but like it cuts into the store's profits essentially.
Yeah, like LP,
Even
like loss prevention.
yeah, like loss
Where-
prevention
yeah.
and stuff like
Okay,
that.
that I get, but maybe that isn't, like, I don't know, like, I guess this where I'm trying to, like, rationalize, because, like, I get it, you know, but it's just something that I don't feel like is much of a big deal. If I've already purchased a water bottle, like, I don't, like, even when there's, like, security cameras where I work at, like...
Yeah, there are security cameras, right?
Yeah.
What up?
So then, I agree with you. It shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for there to be security cameras and you having to worry about your employees and stuff like that, I think that's, I don't know. I think that's kind of dumb, because like you can always do just random camera checks and see when exactly. Okay, so we're missing this many water bottles or whatever. Let's look at the security footage to find where, you know, our employees are, and to see if any of them are taking water bottles at any time.
And it gets your skills, your physical skills up quick.
I guess.
Oh, let me see how much. And,
I think making you put like a sticker on your water bottle
55
during your break,
just random things.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit extreme.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you at?
Because how many employees work there?
I see you. I'm gonna
I
send
would
your phone request.
estimate about like 15.
Like, you know, there's no
15?
Yeah.
The Kilgore.
With that many employees, that I don't know. It seems a bit extreme.
Character names
Yeah.
preferred while I'm in game, so.
I almost actually went back and like went on the old Skyrim and just looked for some random Khajiit character with a
No, that's
name
not what I need to do.
and tried to use
Oh,
it.
by the way,
To a group
if you want armor,
and I walk away.
you are gonna want to talk to not this guy. Where is he? You're gonna want to talk to this dude.
Steel and stone.
And he can also teach you how to like blacksmith stuff. Blacksmith stuff. said that wrong.
Unidentified heavy armor.
Wait. Where? Wait, does he not have any armor?
Oh, I can steal things. He just has like yeah. Just this, it's just unidentified heavy armor.
Oh, I think maybe he is just for crafting.
Oh. I'm gonna sell some things.
I think maybe this guy sells armor over here. I hope he does. No, that's not what I want either.
Moloch's jobber.
No.
Yeah, I don't...
The heck?
Watch your language. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. We're in the wrong spot. Alright, so over this way. Here we go.
Something I can do for you.
This person sells armor.
I don't care how tough you think.
Oh, I see.
So you're gonna want mostly heavy armor.
Heavy?
Yeah, but you're gonna want two of your pieces of armor to be light armor, and or like one piece to be light armor and then one piece to be medium armor.
I'm gonna be broke.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I don't care how tough.
Let's see what I have equipped currently.
I don't care how.
Oh fuck. What did I just do? Oh.
Got into a fight.
Somebody better stop them before they get away.
Please don't kill me! Guard!
Clear out. I can't talk to you right now.
Damn it. I'm stuck. What the hell? What the hell just happened?
I would help you, but I don't know where you are.
Oh, I'm back at the...
Oh, did you kill this guy?
Yeah. I don't even know what happened. I think I accidentally like hit someone and broke into a fight.
That's a shame. He was a good guy.
He was a good guy.
It's okay, he'll be back in a few minutes.
How did I get into a fight? What did I press? I don't even know what happened.
You're really violent. Man, I'm gonna be so poor after this.
So poor.
Yeah.
Gonna have to grind. We're gonna have to sell some drugs. Just kidding.
Oh man. My favorite thing. Slinging dope.
It's fucking dope.
We're gonna buy cocaine. We're gonna cook it, turn it into crack, and then sell it
Dude,
for a profit.
That was specific. That was specific.
Because that's what you do with it, right?
That's true.
Isn't that what you do with it?
Oh my gosh, why asking me?
I don't. I don't know the details. Alright.
Dang, I killed him.
What'd you do?
Weird emote. Stick around. I'm doing sit-ups next to a dead body.
So much to do, so little time.
Wow, that's weird. So who killed you?
I don't know, I forgot. I don't even know how I broke into a fight.
You must have just hit the wrong button, to be honest.
Probably. Doge! I see a Doge! Oh my god, I want to pet that Doge. Oh, Doge.
So you have... Alright, where are you at?
Right here.
Right her? Talk to this guy real quick.
Sharp, pointed, makes it.
Alright. Are you ready to move out?
Yep.
Okay.
I think all this talk of war... My relief was supposed to be here.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm boring you.
Gosh, Ethan.
I'll try and do better. I'm sorry. I'm such an idiot.
Idiot. You want some of my tots?
Oh wait, I can't see them. I'm selling shit. I'm making that money. Making that
Selling?
money.
Making that dough?
Making that cheddar.
Cheddar. Oh gosh. You said cheddar.
Oh hey, do you have a piece of armor for your? Oh no, you probably sold all your shit, didn't you?
No. Not all my shit.
Okay, do you have a spare piece of armor for your waist that is light?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Give me that shit. You remember how to trade? Oh wait. Whoops. How do you accept the trade?
You,
Oh wait, I just think you want. Okay, there we go. Right. I got it. Thank you very much.
no problemo. I like how like everyone's like not caring about this dead body lying on the ground.
Oh, this is just a normal everyday thing for them. They're just used to it.
He's just like taking a nap.
Oh, Zosh got killed again. Man, people really don't like him.
Stop right where you are. God!
Are you fighting somebody again?
No, that's not me.
Oh, okay. I just, you know, I heard, no, I just heard random acts of violence, and so I just automatically assumed that you were, like, trying to kill someone.
Damn, bro. Think the worst of me, don't ya?
I mean, no, I'm just so savage that I'm 21.
Oh no, I just did not go there.
I did.
If I'm a flame, am I a walker?
Here you go. Nope, don't want to talk to you. Alright, where are you?
I'm right here.
Here
Right
you
behind
are.
you.
No, not you. I don't care about you.
Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is.
I'm sorry, I'm such an asshole.
Damn, Ethan. I thought we got something. What the heck?
We do. I'm just a dick.
Oh my gosh. You are.
No, that's just how, like, if I'm like making fun of somebody, that means that I like them, because I'm trusting them that they won't get pissed off at the horrible, horrible, horrible things that I might say to them.
Sure.
No, really, that's the case.
Uh-huh.
Alright, all I need is a heavy helmet. Do you have a heavy helmet by chance?
Let me check. No, I ain't got none, bro.
Ain't got none. Alright, well. Are you ready to go and kill some punk bitches?
Yes. Bitches.
Alright, let's go make money.
Let's go sell some dough.
Oh, we're gonna sell dough now?
Let's sell dough.
We're gonna sell dough. We're gonna bake bread, and then we're gonna sell it.
Another distraction.
We're gonna bake gluten-free bread. Sell it.
Hey, do you see this guy here?
No.
There's a hooded person. No? You don't see
No.
them? Shit. Okay. We're not gonna do that then. Alright. Well, there are a bunch of quests in this town. Why don't we grab one damn... So if you read that...
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Let's just keep looking around for more quests until we find one that we want to do. Oh, let's go over to the Mages Guild real quick. Where is it though? Alright, this way.
Yo. Animal, what the fuck is up?
No, I don't know how long you've been looking for me. Alright, we're gonna go in here.
But if I found the lattice clockwise... Oh, no, that would cause an enormous explosion. Welcome to the... Ah, good. Always... We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out... We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself. Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members. We're neutral in the war between the three. Vanus Galarian, one of the We're neutral in the war between the three alliances. While many of us in Daggerfall
started.
Yeah, I'm ready to
when
join
we're
the
on
Mages
guild
Guild.
business, we kneel
Yes, I
to
did.
our queen.
So that means you're already joined.
You as a student of the guild.
And
I suggest
let's
that
see
you
how
try
we
talking to the lost.
unlock their
Have I convinced
abilities.
you then? Excellent. Allow me to welcome you as a student of the guild.
Okay, so all we have to do is do some quests until we unlock an ability, and then all we have to do in order to give that ability any experience is just to have it on our bar. And so by having it on our bar, we'll earn experience using it, and then, you know, we can earn the passive skills, which is what we really want.
You must be here to learn. Crafting writ. I'm authorized to train and certify provisionals. alchemists and enchanters. If this interests you, certainly. Please specify. Food and drink.
Hey, read all these books on the bookshelves.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
There's a, quest upstairs.
Ah, yes, that's just in line with the third law of arcanodynamics. Excellent.
Ah, fuck!
Don't let that criminal escape.
Oh, did you steal something?
Accidentally, yeah.
Run for it.
I'm
Man,
trying
you're just
to.
you're just a kleptomaniac.
Fuck.
A murderer, a kleptomaniac. I don't know about you.
Shit. And everybody carries on with their day.
Did they kill you?
No.
Oh, you escaped it?
No, I killed her.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Might as well loot her corpse. Oh, man. No, I can't sell it, otherwise it'll, Actually, I can steal it if I sneak. And then we can sell it. And we can sell it to the fence. I can actually show you where we can take that and we can sell that. Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to. And did you talk to this person over here?
You won't get away from... For a criminal, I find you rather attractive.
Fine.
I wish we could meet on... A shame. I don't want to say goodbye.
I'm now upstanding.
Oh, hey. I broke the law. Here's some money.
Here's some money.
Just like real life.
Well
Right.
met, new members. Along the ruins of Silum are a dark and dangerous.
All right. Ready? Oh, wait, here's a thing. Is there anything else? I think we get. Oh wait, here's another one. All right. Outside. So let me show you where we can go to sell that shit.
Sell that shit.
Okay. Went the wrong way. Achia.
You're in trouble now.
Alright, this way.
I don't buy stuff.
For some odd reason, I can't
Isn't
sell
it
it.
remarkable?
There's no stolen items to sell.
I have it. That's weird.
Yeah.
You did loot her body, right?
If what?
You did loot her body, right?
No.
Oh, she must. I guess she only dropped it for me. That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh well, sucks for you.
Alright.
That does suck though.
I don't buy stolen goods. Oh, just kidding you. Of course I do.
Corruption.
What a bunch of degenerates are in this place. I take it you don't see this person standing here?
I don't know if it's where you're at. No.
Okay. Let's see. No more quests. Alright, let's leave. Let's make like a tree and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, we had like one person watching my stream.
Oh, for real? They probably watched and were like, wow, these guys are really good. I'm intimidated.
These guys are really good. They're elite gamers.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
So like, whenever I get a text message, I change like my notifications, like you know when Mario dies, and that tune that's like.
Yes.
Some people don't know what that tune is from. They're like, "Is that Pokemon?" I'm like, "Really?"
I think maybe people know that they've just heard it before.
Yeah.
They just don't know where they've heard it before.
But come on, it's Mario. Like, you gotta know.
I know. Yeah, I think Mario is one of those ones that's a bit difficult to get mixed up. It's pretty unique. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
There was this nihilism meme on Facebook, and it was about Mario, and it's that like none of what you do matters. Like you can't save me. Like it's the part where like Mario saves Peach, and then some guy like commented on the picture, and he's like, it's just like capitalism. Like Mario is about like, no, Mario's like, it mirrors how we live in society where like you're trying to make money, and Mario like he tries to obtain gold, but it doesn't have any real like value or meaning. And every time he saves the princess, Bowser is like, oh, your princess is in another castle, and that's just like how reality is when like you're trying to find like the one. It was pretty depressing. I'm like, damn, somebody broke your heart. Like, somebody must have been like a dick to you.
Stay out of trouble and we'll get along just fine.
And to a certain extent, it's understandable how somebody can arrive at a conclusion like that, but I think it's better to have an optimistic view.
You see, I have a different like perspective on that. Because like if you're too optimistic, then you're too blinded by the light just to kind of.
Oh, I mean, yes. I don't mean like, I forgot all about my tea. I don't mean that you should be naive. I don't think that at all.
think a part of like my real social anxiety stems from like paranoia from people, you know, like seeing the worst out of people and expecting the worst out of people. It just sucks, you know, because I shouldn't have to like really drown into my cynicism or pessimism, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, I don't know, like I used to be that person, like completely naive and optimistic, and then something changed in me and I just started to like see the reality of how things really are.
I mean, like I said, I try and be optimistic, but like honestly, I really hope nobody is like watching us.
I have like one viewer
talk
now.
about this.
They're probably like, why? They're like being philosophical on an open world game.
Yeah. But I completely forgot the point. What was I saying?
I mentioned about like me being pessimistic.
Oh, okay, yeah. So most of the reason why I like don't go out and do anything is because I don't know, I somehow expect that something negative is going to happen. Something negative is going to come about from me going out and doing this certain thing.
Example, like
okay, so I would not say that I am like flaky or whatever, but okay, so let's say that I want to make plans with somebody. But I don't know if I don't know whether or not they are going to say yes. So I will also go and make plans with somebody else, just in case like this first initial plan falls through.
Yeah.
But it's not like I make like a solid plan with this other person. It's more like I make a tentative plan, like, hey, yada da 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 da, I may want to hang out later. You down? Yeah, and it's like to something that I may or may not say yes to.
Yeah. So.
But oh yeah, go ahead.
So like you're do you get kind of like upset when someone like doesn't follow through with their plans?
That's okay. So that's there's varying answers on that one. So like, if you gave me notice like you did, like way in advance, that is perfectly fine. I don't. If you like let me know, that is the considerate thing to do.
Yeah.
Now I have had people who just like won't say anything at all, or will you know bail out right at the very last second.
Yeah.
And it's a much more considerate thing for the person's time that you had made plans with if you let them know in advance.
Yeah. That makes sense. Hey, Ethan, give me like 1 minute, hold on. BRB.
I'm also gonna take a minute.
So we're still on for Friday, right?
What's that?
Are we
Oh
still
yes,
on for Friday?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes, I am.
I
I had initially. What was that?
was like, I don't know if Ethan forgot.
No, I don't. I don't really
Yeah. Hey, Ethan. I can't hear you, bro.
No, just a tiny bit.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Now, what was that you said?
Oh, yeah, no, I thought that you forgot about, Friday.
No. So, what I had initially, I was initially going to go on a camping trip, but then my car started overheating and everything. And so, yeah, and so I'm not going to do the camping trip. I don't want to have to drive out there and my car fuck up on me. So, I think it's best. What was that?
Was that a camping trip with your friends?
There's this hiking group I'm a part of. I hardly ever go to the events, to be honest with you. Just they're a really good group of people. And I mostly just go to like the events that they host or whatever. So they'll have like get-togethers and everything, and you know, we'll just hang out. You know, I don't necessarily get along with everybody, but you know, I don't have to talk to those people.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But they're a good bunch of people.
I think, like, you're more antisocial than I am.
Me?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe not antisocial, because that's like, antisocial is like you hate people, or like you're just...
I really don't hate people, and to be completely honest with you, I really try to see like the good in everybody. I really want there to be good in everybody, but I can tell very quickly whether or not you know, somebody is a person that I can get along with.
Yeah.
If you're a person that I can get along with, I'm very open with you. I'll talk with you about pretty much anything, because that means that I can sort of trust that, you know, I won't be receiving any judgment for any particular views that I may have or whatever. Yeah. Because like I feel that I have some viewpoints that people don't necessarily agree with, and so rather than get into arguments with people that I know I will clash with, I just deliberately avoid those encounters altogether.
Oh, I see.
If you're somebody who I don't particularly care for, I just straight up won't talk to you very much.
Yeah.
Like I'll just be really quiet. If you see me at a party, I'm normally just standing around, not talking to anybody unless somebody I know comes up and interacts with me, because I don't know, it's just sort of an overload.
Yeah. No, like, it makes sense. Well, for me, it's not much of like trying to, okay, a part of it is like trying to avoid like conversations with certain people, or I get like vibes, intuitive. I have very good intuition. So when I feel like someone's not like, if I feel like they're not right, there's something wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably because I have like I know I have like no evidence or reasons to think someone's like a bad person, but if I feel like there's just something off about them, I just get this like I get these vibes from people. Like, I don't know if you ever have those kind of vibes, like you just meet someone
I know,
and you know like they're not.
I do. That's why, like, if I'm ever in like a new group of people or whatever, I just sort of just sit back and just kind of watch and just sort of look at how everybody interacts with the group and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what everybody's dynamic is and everything. Because everybody sort of, you know, wants something. You know, for some people that's actually, you know, friendship or whatever, but you know, a lot of people are only interested in themselves. So if like a person talks about themselves excessively, I'm really generally not interested in, you know, taking part in conversation with them.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know, I feel like I say this and I'm talking a shit ton right now, but I don't particularly care to talk about myself. I guess we're just sort of examining ourselves right now, but
yeah, I know. Yeah, it makes sense. Like at work, you know, I barely started to learn how to like communicate with my coworkers, but like it could be like my social anxiety, but I just really don't want to give too much information about myself, just because I feel like they could use it against me. And I know that's like my anxiety like speaking for itself.
No, I feel you though. Like, I'd say that a lot of my coworkers probably don't know very much about me.
Stay indoors tonight. The Watch is looking into a series of murders, and they don't
with the exception of like people that I, you know, just particularly care for working with.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just really don't say much about my personal life.
Same here. Yeah. But people take it the wrong way, you know, if you're like not wanting to share information or like make a conversation, especially if you're like introvert.
Like,
if you're an introvert.
yeah, like,
just,
oh, they're an asshole.
Yeah, but it's not even like that. It's just sometimes I can't even formulate a conversation, you know.
No, yes, you're absolutely right. It's like impossible because, you know, someone will be saying something, and then I don't know, I just don't know the right questions to ask them to keep the conversation going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like those instances though, I feel like maybe that's because the people who are like initiating the conversation are looking for a particular response from you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well?
But, sometimes I can't even, like, I don't know, like, whenever somebody asks me something, like, it registers late in my head. Like, okay, so here's an example. So I have this, like, one person who, like, comes by to, like, talk to me at work. It's not a coworker. It's, like, one of the customers that come in, and he's very nice, and he tries to, like, make a conversation. But, like, in my head, I just think this guy is just, like, trying to make a conversation. I don't think any more of it. And so, like, I have bad social cues. And, my best friend, he works with me. He's like, dude, he's, like, trying to talk to you. And I'm like, I know he's trying to make a conversation. He's like, no, he's, like, trying to get a date with you. Like, he likes you. And I'm like, no, like, I don't want to, like, jump into, like, an assumption that someone likes me, you know, because I don't want to think myself as that way, and I don't want to, like, assume anything. So, for the longest time, I thought this guy was just, like, making conversation until he started asking around my coworkers, like, who's Tana, or, like, how old is she, and, you know, and then that's when it hits me, like, oh, that's why he's being nice. Like, you know, like, it registers late in my head, and I don't think about, like, subliminal messages. Like, I can't, like, get that. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like,
this is such a... Because, I mean, okay, so I'm sort of the same way, but I think the way that, like, guys think, and I think that the way that women think, it could be completely different, because as a guy, I don't know, this is I don't know, this is a little bit difficult to even talk about, I guess, but deep down inside, the reason that we all talk to women is because of one thing. Like, and no matter what way you look at it, it rarely is not the case. Like, I have a really hard time being friends with, you know, especially girls. Like, my closest friends are mainly men, and that's because I don't know, whenever you develop a very close friendship, it's hard for a guy not to develop those feelings.
yeah, that makes sense.
It's incredibly difficult.
So you're saying that you never, like, finish what you meant about why guys talk to women is because of, like, interest?
It's because, yeah, because they're interested.
Okay, so you're the type of guy that's like, I'm just going to avoid any interaction with this girl just because I feel like if I do interact with her, like, there's going to be, like, some of your feelings involved, or maybe not feelings, but I guess I don't know how to, like, elaborate that.
I just know based on experience with myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I let somebody close enough, inevitably, and it can seriously be for really, like, anybody. Like, I don't really buy into the idea that, like, there's the one out there for anybody. I don't even know that I can tolerate a person for longer than 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to think that just magically by chance there's this person out there for everybody. It's just I don't know. It sounds really, really cynical, and like it sounds really kind of dickish to say it that way, but
yeah,
it's hard not to view it that way.
Yeah. So, do you think a guy and a girl can be like friends platonically? Or no, you don't believe in that? Do you believe a guy could be friends with a girl for like a very long time, but like deep down he has feelings for her? Or is that just a conspiracy?
I think a guy can. I mean, I know from experience, because like I've been in that scenario.
Uh-huh. Like platonically,
like
a friend with a girl?
Okay, so the friendship was clearly platonic.
Uh-huh.
But then I would still have the feelings.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Wow.
I don't know. It's hard to separate the two, I guess.
Yeah. Damn.
Getting all deep and shit.
I know, right? Could be all deep. We haven't even done a quest yet. We've just been like...
No, we haven't. We've just been talking.
Not a bad thing. That's why people aren't streaming. I mean, they're not watching my channel because I'm like... I'm just kidding.
God, these guys are only talking about feelings.
Feelings, I know.
Just kill some shit.
We need some action. We need some criminal, like, activity going around here. We just kill someone. Just kidding. Let me kill this laborer. I've had like some like people like they'll be naked on here and they'll start dancing on me and I'm like, what? Like trolls. Trolls.
They can't be avoided.
Just because I'm
Goodbye.
You just killed somebody?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Arcane knowledge is...
Aww. I don't have enough gold.
I hope to be done here soon.
Nah, me neither. Oh my god. Shit's expensive.
I'm very cheap right now. I'm being very cheap.
Alright, are you ready to get out of the deep conversation and maybe potentially, oh my god, it's already so late.
I know it's like 1:30.
There's no point in even like getting started on something. But I'm cool with continuing to talk.
Same here.
Oh man. It really does kinda suck thinking the way I do sometimes.
Like, what do you mean?
Just, I don't know. I feel like I could be missing out on maybe actually enjoying some things.
So, like, do you avoid things because you don't want to deal with the potential, like, consequences, or, it's because of, like, okay, so you know how you've mentioned you dissociate yourself from people? Do you do that merely because of the fact that you're tired of being around someone for too long and you don't want to deal with, like, yourself, like, or deal with, like, that person and yourself, like, being conflicted? Or is it because you just, like, really don't care enough to, like, be around people? Okay, like, for example, like, so, like, people are, like, just kind of, like, wondering why I don't, like, date, or why I, like, don't want to, like, I don't have anyone as of a romantic, in the romance arena. Like, I don't really, because I don't have time for that, but people are just like, why don't you? And, a part of me is like, yeah, like, it's because a part of me does feel like I don't care, but then the other part of me, like, really doesn't want to, like, kind of leap into anything, because I don't want to deal with the emotions that come with it, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the same way with you, but not with, like, romance, but with, like, people, like, with friends, like, or with socializing. Is that the same way with you? Like, do you just, like, not want to deal with, like,
the consequences?
Kind of like that.
Yeah, you said that. The consequences is a good way to put it. Yeah, I would say that is the case, because look, I've had people hit me up on, like, Facebook and shit, people who have, like, really just no business hitting me up, just because we had never really talked before, and whenever that happens, I'm just like, I don't understand why you're talking to me. That's honestly what I jump to in my head is, I don't understand why you're talking to me.
Like, do you have a suspicion? Like,
yes.
Do you have some kind of
like,
motive?
anytime a girl hits me up out of the blue, especially a girl, I immediately jump to one thing, and I don't know, because I don't put myself out there like that as a person that people just, oh hey, I'm just gonna randomly hit you up because you're such a joy to talk with. Like, I don't the way I'm talking with you right now, I don't talk with most people like this. Like, this does not occur.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think the same way too, you know? Especially if it's like someone I haven't talked to in a while. I'm like what is your motive? Like, what do you like?
No, that's exactly it. It's like, what is your motive? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, unless it's like, somebody that I don't know, that I care about, because then I really want to talk to that person. But I'm also very rarely the person who reaches out to somebody. So for me to for me to even write out a text message to talk to somebody who I haven't talked to in a little while, it takes a tremendous amount of effort on my part.
Oh,
like
wow.
I go through so much mental anguish even forming a sentence to say, "Hey, how's it going, Tana?" Like for real. Like I just go through so much just unnecessary, you know, and it doesn't even occur to me how to begin a conversation, and that's why I get so caught up with even starting one, because I don't know, it doesn't occur to me how to start it off. Like, and I'll seriously just pour over that first sentence forever. And then after I send it, I'm like, oh shit, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Oh, they haven't replied in a really long time. Oh man, I'm a horrible person. I should just never talk to anybody again. Like, that's, yeah.
Dang.
It's like anxiety beyond belief. It's so stressful, because then I'm like, man, I really hope that person texts me back. That person hasn't texted me back. Oh man, they're not texting back. They're not texting back. Oh shit. And then you know, if they don't end up ever responding, I just somehow think like it's my fault to a certain extent, because I don't know how to carry on a conversation. Or I just don't know how to get it started. Like, you know, once I'm started, I can just go and go and go, because I'll just spew out whatever pops into my head. But, like, if like, something doesn't get me started, I don't know how to even begin.
Yeah.
So I'm never the person to reach out. Hardly.
Man, that sounds like, is it social anxiety? I guess?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. I don't know, but then, I mean, I know other people are like that too.
Cause like maybe like you may think that, but the other person may think the same way, you know, like about you. Like, not saying that like you're the wrong, but they might think like, oh, no, like, I think I messed up with like Ethan, like, you know, like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, they may have anxiety too, cause you'll never know until like, I guess you, like, unless they mention it or you have like some evidence of them thinking the same way.
Yeah.
Like for example, like at work, right? So like, let's say I have a coworker and like he may think that, oh, okay, like she's very short with me, like she doesn't she doesn't elaborate much on the conversation, so she must be like I guess like an asshole, and maybe it's my fault, or okay, that wouldn't make sense. Maybe like it's my fault for not like oh, well, she's not elaborating on such and such, so I must be really bad at conversating. So they may think that they are really bad at reaching out or like continuing on the conversation, but like in reality, like I may think the same way. Like in my head, like it takes a lot of like mental Olympics to kind of like carry on the conversation too, because I'm just like you. Like I have like let's say that if I'm like talking to someone and I'm being short, like I know that I'm being short, but it's because like I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
And, like, people aren't, like, comfortable with, like, being silent. A lot of people aren't.
No, people hate it. People hate it.
Yeah.
People absolutely hate it. And sometimes I'm just like, can we just shut up? Do we have to talk? Especially if it's something that like, I cannot imagine anybody giving a shit about.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like, that sounds so cold to say, but really, it's just how I feel. Like, oh man.
And like, it sucks because like being around people who like don't see it in that way, like oh Tana, like you don't elaborate or you don't extend much of what you're saying, or you're very quiet. I'm just not interested in small talk. If you're gonna open your mouth to speak to me, make sure it is make sure it is something that is like meaningful. Make that shit count. It takes so much effort from me to even formulate a sentence, and you just spat out just this mindless drivel that I couldn't even give a fuck about. Like, that's why I don't respond to it. Exactly, that's how I feel. It's like, people think I'm an asshole for that, but it's not me being an asshole. It's just like...
It's just, come up with better shit to talk about.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
If people think, like, you're being kind of, like, very,
In my car, yeah, whoa. Look up at the stars and
wow.
No feelings involved.
Thank you.
Somebody listening to this stream is like, wow, these two are a pretentious bunch of assholes. I don't ever want to get to know these two.
Exactly. I feel bad, but it, like, a part of me feels bad and guilty for not, like, you know, being more open. But it's kind of like, I don't know what to say, and I'm sorry, like, it may come off as me being an asshole for not, like, I guess having long conversations about my weekend, or, like, what I did, over the summer, or, like, what I do, like, I don't know, like, to me, it's like, I don't know how anyone can, like, it doesn't register in my head, like, how does, like, one do that, you know?
Yeah, okay. So let me tell you why I think the reason for that is. I'd say my favorite activity in the fucking world is just thinking. Like I can okay, and that's why my job is so enjoyable for me, because it just allows me so much time to just, because the work that I'm doing, it doesn't require that much of my attention to where I can't think of anything else but, and so it just gives me the time to just think about stuff. And I just really enjoy doing it. So when somebody comes up to me and like takes away from my me time, I don't know, I'm just interested in getting back inside of my brain.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that it seems sort of like selfish for them to want to like bring me back out to the surface to, you know, interact. And most of the time, you know, people like see me at work and they're like, "Oh, is anything wrong? You seem really quiet and everything." And I'm like, "Nope, just quiet." Or like when somebody tells me, "Oh, you should smile," and I'm like, "Do you realize Do you realize how fucking exhausting it is to smile every moment of the day?
Exactly. People don't understand that.
Like, what do you, like, do I have to be smiling every single second? Does that mean that something is wrong with me because I'm not smiling every single second of the day?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. It's so aggravating because, like, people somehow think that, oh, you can't possibly be okay if you're just, you know, you and your thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, now, while that can be true, and while I can't say I haven't been on that side before, you know, I'm not on that side of the spectrum all the time. So I don't know.
Yeah. No. That makes sense. Like, I get that too, like, cause I'm quiet and I'm like quiet as the mouse, you know? I can be quiet as the mouse. Just cause like just like I've told you, like I have bad like social anxiety to even formulate a conversation. And people think I'm being cold and like standoffish because of that. And they make the assumption that, oh, well, maybe she feels like we're just like she's just like too good for conversation. But it's not even about that. But people are like, oh,
like somehow somebody gets the idea that maybe you think you're too good to talk to them or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
it takes certain people. I guess for me, like, it takes certain people for me to like be really like, I guess like cool with, you know.
Keeping myself busy.
Like I said, it's not me voluntarily being an asshole. It's kind of like I have this intuition to know when someone's like, what's that word? I'm trying to find a word. I don't want to say narcissistic. Well,
I mean,
okay, maybe it is.
I can see, maybe it is a little bit of that.
You know, because sometimes people take things personally when you don't, like, make a conversation or you're just too quiet. Like, they take that as like, oh.
Or like you're not worth their time, or
something like that.
or whatever, yeah.
The armor I sell didn't.
Look, but when you... Are there certain people in specific that you were talking about whenever you say that?
Like, on which part? Like, on which...
Colombia. And that's where the pretty much the meanest motherfuckers you ever meet come from Colombia.
Like, okay, you say you know, sort of know people's, sort of like wonder people's motives or whatever. Are there like people in particular who you wonder about, or is it just everybody?
Mostly like people I work with. You know, like, people I work with, and like sometimes it's even like people like personally, like friendships, they take it to their heart, you know, they think, oh, like, there must be something wrong with me, or this or that. And like, the funny thing is that people don't think that it could be your social anxiety, you know? It always like reverts back to them. Hey Ethan, you can hear me? Hey Ethan. Yeah. Oh really? Oh. Oh, like, whenever, like, you're quiet, and people always take it personally, so it reverts back to, like, them. Instead of, like, assuming that you have, like, really bad anxiety. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Machismo. Like, what's that word? It's the, not machismo, but it's so, there's a word synonymous to machismo. I was gonna say, like, testosterone, like, not testosterone, but, like, what's that word? God damn it.
Care to bargain?
English language. Fuck, I can't think of it. Yeah. But I think it deals a lot with, like, how, society is kind of, like, putting roles on men, you know, like, yeah, same here, you know, like, yeah, it's like with, men and women. But that's what people, like, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's always about, like, miscellaneous things that, in the end, doesn't really have any real meaning. Or, I don't know. I feel like nothing really has any meaning. It's all subjective.
My
Yeah.
time is precious.
Too much to do and too little time.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
By Moloch, what now?
Yeah, because, like, they don't want to delve into how dark the rabbit hole really gets, you know? Right? See, I love that too, like, you know, like, I find comfort in the dark. That sounds very fucking emo, I know. But I don't know. You know? Like, there's not much depth when it comes to, like, being completely happy or seeing the light in everything. Because there's nothing to gain from that. There's, like, nothing else that can,
Well,
like, nothing goes beyond the periphery, you know? Yeah, that's the word I was trying to pronounce. But that's how I see it. It's
travel
just
through the woods of Daenia is highly discouraged at the present time.
like,
An unknown corruption has agitated the usually peaceful
there's nothing more than being completely happy. Like, what's beyond that? Yeah. 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 Uh-huh.
For the Knights of the King!
Welcome to Daggerfall.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. There's another thing that I cannot fathom is when people, like, think that just because, like, the weather's nice, it's going to, like, be a good day. Like, that's one thing that bothers me. It's like, oh, okay, today is great, the breeze is nice, there's sunlight, or, like,
Nobody cares
exactly,
about us, poor
you know?
beggars.
Or, like, when someone's like, oh, isn't nature beautiful? Like, the trees are so nice, the sky's so blue, but they're just seeing the surface. Yeah. Yeah.
I could stay here like this.
Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, big. Yeah. 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 No, I've never used psychedelics. Mhm. Really? Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mhm. Yeah. Well, like, the reason why, I don't take psychedelics, or I've never tried to take psychedelics, is because I'm kind of afraid of what could happen with me mentally. Um, I feel like as myself, like, already going through, like, a lot of, like, mental Olympics for, like, anything, I think that if I would have tried psychedelics, I would not be ready for it, you know? Um, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. At least that's what you're saying. Why? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for considering that. Yeah. Mm. You sound like you're tired. Yeah, same here. It's okay. You don't have to explain yourself, Ethan. You know, like, I already know. You don't have to validate anything. I'm probably gonna go to, like, cause I gotta wake up kind of early tomorrow. I got, like, some errands. Well, I go to work at 3, but I kind of want to wake up early, like, to, do, like, laundry, and then, like, you know how I was telling you about the, reporter that was trying to solve, the case of, like, cause I went to the emergency room last year, and then, yeah, and, like, they, like, misinformed me on what was going to happen, and, she was the reporter from the Dallas Morning News, and she mentioned that there was a contracted worker that was working in Baylor, and she was luring patients to, like, be transported to, like, mental hospital, and she, like, I guess, like, they get commission for, like, is it commission? Like, they get, like, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, exactly. And so, like, I was telling the reporter that it was a miscommunication, that she did not elaborate with me what was going to happen, the counselor. And they were trying to just, like, kind of, like, fuck off my insurance, my health insurance. And, because I had Cigna at the time, and, they were trying to take advantage of that. So I, like, have to kind of, like, do a release form and get some papers, and which I've done on I tried doing that on Saturday, and then I tried to get more information about, like, what really happened, who was the counselor and all of that, but it's just, like, a lot of, like, shit that I gotta do, and after that I gotta get ready and go to work, because I feel like they might need me early, because I know that one person's out sick, but it just all depends. But I just know that I gotta, like, wake up kind of early, and to me early is like 11 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. Wow. A robot. A robot. Wait, how you a robot? You get, like... Oh, wow, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Most of your day. Most of your day. Yeah. But I feel like it's never wasted, you know? There's gotta be like at least something that has benefited, or yeah, that benefit you within the past 24 hours, even if it's like not much of a stretch of like a exactly like getting on ESO with Tana. JK. But yeah, I might like call it a night too, because my voice is getting raspy. I think I'm getting tired. I know. I know. Hopefully soon though. End up talking, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks. You too, Ethan. I'm glad that someone's like able to play with me like on Elder Scrolls. Cause nobody like is just like, I don't know, you know, like interested enough to like play this game. Cause I don't really have much people that like is that you? Yeah, it's you. I can see you. Yeah. Exactly. Right? Yeah. But Friday, don't forget about Friday. Okay. Hoot hoot. Okay. You know, I'm a simpleton, like, I don't really care too much about going out, to be honest. Like, I'm really just, like, fine with just, like, cooking or, like, talking or having coffee. I really don't care. Like, I'm not that, I don't expect, like, an extravagant, like, day of, like, doing activities, like, you know. But alright, Ethan, I'll talk to you later. Alright, you too. Bye.
not be tolerated.
Excuse me. Find which build. Which build? Journal.
Flowers for sale.
Oh, I'm taking a chance. With a note?
Welcome. Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a free. I said leave me alone. I sell the best fruits and vegetables.
I can train and certify you as a black... Of course. What do you... Anything with metal in it. And I... Bows. Anything with bows. Anything with bows. Anything with metal in... Cloth and leather. Have you spoken with Danelle Tulane? Of course. What do you want to know? Anything with metal in it. And I can train and certify...
Welcome to the Fighters Guild, the Worthy Crusade. Ha! I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough.
Fuck,
Our
man,
new guildmaster is...
fucking class. Need to complete most of them. Let's see. Daggerfall.
Cursed pig thieves! Thieves! Daggerfall. This was... They said to take it up with the magistrate, but that takes...
A few coins would suffice.
your station. Only the courage for which you are famed.
It's not that much to ask.
Werewolves? Well, that's certainly more interesting than wild dogs, but a lot more dangerous too. I think I'm going to avoid that area for the foreseeable future.